20 years ago, I was anchoring 11 News This Morning with Ron Trevino, David Paul, and Darby Douglas.
Good morning, and thanks for joining 11 News.
We're going to take you through the night, through the rest of the morning here in terms of what's happening as a result of Hurricane Rita.
Management had asked if I would be interested in hosting a new talk show called Great Day Houston. At the time, I elected to stay with the morning news, so the show started with host Whitney Casey and a familiar face through the years, reporter Christina Terrell, who got married and became Christina Cooker.
Everyone loves food, especially Great Day Houston's Whitney Casey and Christina Terrell. Whit helps you eat right and enjoy what you eat, and Chris shows you all the best places to find delicious food.
Who needs a puppy bowl? After the break, we're just going to stare at Ryan for 5 straight minutes, aren't we? Oh, yes.
After a couple of years, the opportunity came back around, and I think you know what happened.
Deb, do you really have to leave?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you know, I told you I'd be nicer to you if you stayed.
You guys know that for 6 years we worked together, and you are my first love. Oh. But I have a new love now.
It's a great day, Houston. Sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. It's a great day with Deborah Duncan. We're gonna have some fun. Oh, yeah!
Oh my gosh, you're not kidding. Magic.
It was so great to see your neighbors sharing great stories.
They brought my baby back. He's been gone 3 years, and I finally get to see him. I'm a happy mama.
Nonprofits sharing their good work.
The Star of Hope helps people to get off the streets and get back on their feet.
We are proud to have awarded 55 students this past May with $2,000 scholarships each.
Congratulations, you have won the first that they're giving away, $10,000 grant.
Businesses explaining their services.
I love my community, and that is a lot to do with this corner being successful for me and my family.
My specialty is custom jewelry. Not only piece to wear, but about gold teeth.
And of course, celebrities who made their way to Houston with new books, movies, and plays.
Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side.
Jonathan, raise your hand.
Oh, wait,
come on.
No,
okay. Drew,
okay.
raise your hand.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. The next tattoo I get, I want to go get it with you.
That's fine.
This person was the voice of Gizmo in the movie Gremlins.
The Barbara Mandrell they think was Gizmo?
Besides our guest, another thing we treasured for so many years was the chance to meet you as a member of our live studio audience.
Starting tomorrow, we have a snowy adoption weekend.
There's some fans in the audience, as you can see, who would love to take a picture with you. So if you two just get on up over there. What was y'all's song back in the day?
You make me feel brand new.
Oh, you make me feel brand new.
How many times do we have to say, if you called into work sick today, do not sit in the front row. In fact, don't sit anywhere a camera can catch you because you will be found out.
Say hello to the folks at home.
Howdy!
There we go.
There's not a day that goes by that someone stops to say, I was in the audience.
I'm 10 years old, and I'm the news anchor at Campbell Elementary.
Well.
Sometimes they came in full costume, came with their pets, or even their plants. They got advice on everything from relationships to their health or just great inspiration.
All of us who are adults who are in a position to mentor young women, to teach them not to turn themselves into a commodity.
And then there were those times where we weren't just entertainment, we were a vital service to a community hit hard. Right after devastating hurricanes, Great Day Houston answered the question, now what? It was a question we had to ask ourselves after Hurricane Harvey forced us out of our studios on Allen Parkway.
These are the doors to Great Day Houston that so many of our audience members came through over the last 10 and a half, 11 years. And now this is what's left of our studio.
It had been KHOU's home for 57 years. As they say, the show must go on, so we took it on the road. Our home away from home for this week happens to be the first church I ever came to when I moved here to Houston back in 1998. And Bishop James Dixon is here. We're at the Community of Faith Church. Good morning.
Good morning.
And thanks for taking us in. We're here at the Houston Area Food Bank, which is the largest food bank in the country. And it's an outside shot of the beautiful hotel icon.
Coming to you from Memorial City Mall, and right on the other side there is Santa Claus.
We are at one of the city's oldest parks and recreation departments.
We thought we would present you with an outlandishly large key. We love KHOU. We love you. So you always have a key to our building.
Thank
and we're
you
so
very
honored
much.
to host you here for the next couple months.
Let's go back 100 years and talk about the genesis of the NAACP. Great Day Houston and KHOU 11 News will be produced right out of here. Hi, guys.
Hey.
We did 2,450 segments on the road. This is a great week to finally move into our new studio. Not long after settling into our new studio, COVID delivered a whole new way of doing business. No one could come to work, but we had to keep working.
In Houston.
What that open is our staff at Great Day Houston kind of reflecting the new reality of working from home. There were some advantages of doing business this way. Celebrities who would otherwise have to fly into town, get a hotel, and show up at the studio simply did interviews from home, sometimes probably in their pajamas, making use of video conferencing that have been around for years, mostly for business meetings.
I think also the pandemic made us feel this thing about time, about, slowing down for 1 second and seeing, wow, we were going really fast.
You set a record for buying a steer, and I do believe that steer was a little mad that you had more muscles than it did.
That has been such a long time, and that was with old Mattress Mac. That was good times.
Although a lot has changed in the past 20 years, our purpose remains the same: educate, celebrate, and inspire the community. That makes for a great day.
Your city, your stories, celebrating the people and places that make Houston shine. It's Great Day Houston. And now, here's your host, Deborah Duncan.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us for this special edition of Great Day Houston. Now, some of you have been with us since day one. Thank you so much. Others are new to the show. Welcome. You see me with the guest on screen, but it takes a team. Every day, producers, photographers, editors, directors all work together, booking guests, preparing notes, cutting images, and so many other tasks to get Great Day on the air. By showtime, we have a pretty good idea of what's supposed to happen, and then there's the unexpected, like the pig that was on a rodeo show that would not stop squealing. Ralph Garcia is our executive producer. He was on the floor that day, and you were in charge of keeping the peace.
Yeah, one of my favorite moments on Great Day Houston ever. A good introduction to Houston Rodeo as well. So that pig's name was Snoop Hogg, his actual name, and you were doing an interview, and he wouldn't stop squealing. Frank, I think we have some video of that. I want y'all to hear this. And I'm like, what the heck am I gonna do? So we did what producers do. We solved problems. Thankfully, our friends from Mrs. Bears were on the show that day. We had like 1,000 powdered donuts, and I had to feed that pig donuts for 8 minutes straight so you could finish your interview.
And we had no donuts left for the segment.
No, we didn't.
Right, yeah, that's just one of those things
just
that happen.
One.
Yeah, you never know what will happen, especially when you have animals on the show. One of my animal encounters went viral before viral was a thing. Let's take a look back at other fun moments with guests who went rogue, a few guests who came on the show single and left engaged, and a flashback of my first day on this job. What was I wearing?
It's Great Day Houston. And now, your host, Deborah Duncan.
Thank you all so much for being here today. Are you ready for a great show?
Yeah! Diary, it's a precious thing.
There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
And you never want to lose it.
Head of saying in the Midwest, Holy Toledo,
It's like a favorite song that you love to sing.
I adored her, and she knew
Every
it.
time we hear the music, we're in this love together. We got the kind that lasts forever, yeah.
You want to co-host with me?
We brought grapes.
Here you go. Oh, look what I got. It's a grape.
Oh, take that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tease you. Our floor director said, okay, 30 seconds back. She goes, oh, Lord, I need 5 minutes to suck in.
Every time I'm on the show, I have to kiss an audience member. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Listen. I just saw you on the television. You got 2 jobs. Wow, times must be tough.
Every time I think of Houston now, I used to think steaks and cowboys and whatever.
And your friend Deborah.
Yeah, and my friend Deborah. I used to think that. Now I think Houston, big love.
I'm riding in my bus. Bum, 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 bum. I turn on the radio.
Merry Christmas.
Hey guys, let me in. Oh, come on, it's cold out here. I haven't been on the ice in a while, so I'm gonna give it a go.
You know, it's hot being a carrot. Let me just tell you that right now.
I can actually see your house from my balcony.
Really?
Every morning I wake up and I'm like, with
Well,
my
I
cup
gotta-
of coffee in my robe, good morning, JJ.
I got to be careful now with what I do out back by my pool, I guess.
Don't be careful, just wave and say good morning back.
And I know JJ is a fan of mine, so I have issued a push-up challenge to JJ Watt. You can't deal with this, JJ! You got this, JJ! It's gonna happen!
My friend's still cleaning out the pool, the other comedian. I go, Anthony, I just got Saturday Night Live. He's from the South. He just, with the sun in his eyes, he goes, well, there goes that nap. Like, now, congratulations.
Ka-choo, 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 ka-choo. Ka-choo, 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 ka-choo. The Candyman can.
You're outdoing me, babe.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, well.
And I remember I hit my knee. I went down and I put the phone down and I just thank God. I thank God. It was like, because I knew what that movie means, that book, that story means to people. Trilogy. You know what's important about trilogy.
All right, working on it. Here I am. Let's go. LETSGO. I'm wearing my JJ bow.
I love it.
Okay.
Get it.
You just be a nice girl. Okay, I need to work on that. The power of the kind of TV that you did. There are kids who grew up with you. In fact, you all grew up with yourselves on the show.
I honestly think by the end of that first show, we were largely the same person.
I want to show you a picture of my Wonder Year. Okay, this is my Wonder Year. Do we have this picture here? Okay, that was my Wonder Year, Donica. Yeah, no, there's no I was wondering why that hairstyle was put on my head, Mama. You know, it's so funny because we see people all the time, and you're at a distance for us. You're on a TV, and what happens when you play a role, you don't take that, lightly, is that you really do impact a generation of people, and you actually really impact.
I had shows like that too, and people, it's nostalgic, and I totally understand.
Yeah.
But I wanted to literally be you, okay? Security, whatever.
That boyfriend I mentioned is right there.
Hi.
Hey. I'm ready to spend the rest of my life.
Oh my God.
Speaking of diamonds.
Would you be my wife?
So what's the holdup?
You can answer this one.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Melissa, since the first day I met you,
Oh my God.
I knew you were for me. Will you marry me?
Oh my God, yes, of course.
She was like, he would never do this on live TV. He would never do this in the public, yes.
Oh my God.
Well, Great Day Houston is a pretty good matchmaker. All three of those couples are still happily married and now have children, Kelsey and Steven. There's Melissa and Matt. They actually met on our show on Valentine's Day, and a year later he proposed. And Travis and Holly. Travis is our senior producer here. He had to trick his wife into coming on the show, and well, there you go.